Alright, welcome back to another episode of Battletech campaign. I'm back here and I'm here to engage and destroy all director units.
Command interface initiated.
We have learned a few things about this mission. That's quite important because on our first attempts we got absolutely demolished. And what we have learned is, first, there's a billion enemies to be fought on this area. 2, there will be trucks spawning from this area. And 3, these crates that we are supposed to keep alive are actually explosives. So we can detonate them as we choose in order to get rid of some of the units around it, or at least damage them seriously. Another thing we have learned is that this was a bad learning. This terrain randomly counts as blocking for line of sight, so we really have to be smart about positioning, because any turn that we are exposed we may end up simply dead, which is pretty bad.
Good to go. Ready for orders.
Finally, we need to move fast in the turn 1, because we'll be hitting enemy contact and we don't want our mechs to miss the surprise round movement. Okay, so we begin combat again. I hope we're more prepared this time. We'll see how we can adapt, because our previous iterations were a complete
Waiting
failure.
on you, Commander.
Again, we reserve. We really want to see what is close, what's gonna show its face. There's 2 light mechs coming from the right.
All hands on deck. We are under attack. This is not a drill.
And finally we have visual on one of the enemies. Okay, so what can we do? We can ask whomever is at the front to start
I
moving.
hear ya.
Actually we cannot, because she has lower initiative. That's fine. We can wait. Some missiles coming the way of Behemoth. 1 hit for the minimalist of damages. They still count though. Also lowers an evasion pip, so I guess there's that. Okay, so now it is our turn. And what are we gonna do in this turn? We aim to do 2 things. And the first one is we want to destroy this turret. It's gonna fire a thing at the end of the round, so initiative 1. And secondly, we'll try to harm this enemy as much as we can.
Coordinates received.
So we're currently only donning the AC5 on this unit, so we might as well just aim it at the spider. And then someone else with more shots. Ooh, that was center torque. That looked good. Someone else with more shots can go after the turret in 1 turn. Glitch taking some fire, but we're still good. All good.
Ha! Send me a real
But again, proving that the long-range missiles really have an
What can I
extreme
do for ya?
long range. Okay, so we move forward. This time with a billion missiles available. I don't know if we'll go for them or for the turret. But I really feel like turning off the laser and going for the turret. Yet another thing we have learned is that this place takes heat. So we keep accumulating it very easily. We will have to be very careful about that.
Smoked 'em.
Oh, the turret is dead. That's a good thing.
What's up, boss?
Now we can ask the rest to move up and continue firing. And since we got one center torso hit, I'm inclined to ask me, with 90% chance to hit, to go for a precision strike on center torso. And maybe we'll get a kill.
All weapons committed.
Looks good. That does not. That looks good. Some torso exposed. Not a kill, sadly. But very, very close, I assume. Okay. Apparently there's no more positions where we could fire at without
Coordinates received.
something getting in the way. So
New sensor contact.
what we're gonna do is take a shot from here and hope for the best. 60% chance to hit. Not stellar. I really don't expect any miracles.
Scored a critical hit.
Some damage done, still nothing of relevance, sadly.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Sensor lock number 1. Missile shower number 3, I believe. Looks like we're still standing well. Okay, so things that are now different. There is a truck here, and we want to destroy this truck. Let's keep an eye on how it's moving. I believe on initiative 3 it moves.
Waiting for orders.
So we'll make sure that we hit it really hard.
On my way.
For this unit though, we want to move into the forest because we had 0 evasion pips remaining. And we'll go for another shot. Wow, we can use precision strike. Okay, this is too tempting not to do. I'm gonna go for it.
Firing on target.
And this should be a kill. Excellent. Center torso destroyed. Mech down. We broke line of sight, which is very, very important. And the enemy will have to run to us, or they can continue shooting. Sadly, they got a new contact pretty fast. They even got to shoot. Crazy. Calm down, buddy. Second leg mech. I think too far away to do any more. Just
They've got a lock on me.
sensor locking. Okay, it's also not cool because it means you will probably get shot. Yeah, ooh, that's a miss. That's a mech 20 billion miles away that has it's even a light mech. Wow. It has a PPC with an incredible range.
Receiving you.
Okay. So jumps don't make a lot of sense. We are not getting any special angle. Maybe from here. Okay, this is a direct shot. Then we'll be exposed to everything. Maybe we move like this. We cannot get to the forest. That's a shame. Okay, so from here we have no line of sight. That doesn't really mean much. Okay, so
I copy.
if we remember correctly, the Shadowhawk has really, really good heat dispersal. So I'm willing to use the jump for extra evasion pips. And this has such a low chance to hit that I'm more inclined in using sensor lock.
I've got a sensor lock.
I believe the first track will now begin to move. Maybe we'll let this one go. I'm still not sure. Be tricky trying to get it down. So who else can move? I can move. Also jump here. What I cannot do is see the truck. Okay, so we are gonna jump,
Engaging jump jets.
but we're not gonna use the lasers because I want to conserve heat. Also, they have awful low chance to hit. So we fire right now, and hey, we got some damage done. That's always helpful. But I was counting more on it, on that evasion pip loss. Again, PPC from the other side of the screen decides it can still fire. And again, luckily 2 misses, because PPC really hurts. Okay, and then finally our behemoth can actually get in range, but only with the AC cannon. How interesting is this? Well, maybe it's exactly the shot that we need. If we get lucky, we get it. Not, we'll see what we do. Also, behemoth having the biggest health pool and the heaviest mech would probably take more hits than anyone else in the front lines. If we hit the top, we get a kill. That's a very interesting idea. We don't hit the top. We barely dent a little bit of armor. I guess that's fine. Maybe Glitch can take another shot before... Wow, that's a lot of hits with 4 pips of evasion and indirect
Damage
fire.
minimal.
Still, there's more to come. And more hits,
Damage
same
is
side.
minor, Commander.
Luckily no head hits, at least not yet. Let's see if the third volley gets it. No head hits. Decent. But there's more. Okay. So I hope that was everyone. Because we are already taking such a beating.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay. So from this position we break line of sight to some of the enemies and then we'll be able to shoot at the truck. And I hope that's good enough. And we kinda have to use this because otherwise we will not get this guy down. But we go all in with our heat. I hope we can after this fall back because this took
I feel bad about shooting
quite the
the
effort
little guys.
for us. The locust gets closer. Luckily misses. Still. Did it get closer? No, it went to a super complicated position. The flamer guy stays out of range. So if we manage to kill, or actually, so we don't just need to kill it, we could also run away from it. If we break line of sight to all of these guys, maybe they cannot shoot at us. So let's give that idea a shot. So Decker will have to move
Yes,
too.
Commander.
So let's move Decker first. And Bakira still has cover and many evasion pips. Okay, so we just broke line of sight with everyone. Is that correct? I believe so. So we can now guard and the enemy will have to struggle to get to us. Ah, the vehicle though. Man. Oh, yes, no, yes. Vehicle still has us inside. And this is the only spot where we can shoot at it.
Engaging jump jets.
So we try to fly up. And let's see how much can we use before we have to pull down. Seems good. Could be a kill.
Engaging target.
We do not get the kill though. That's a little bit sad. Ah, this is what I was fearing. So the truck is giving them vision,
Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
which is bad because we really wanted them to move forward and get closer to some of these explosives. Okay, so now someone has us full in range again. Oh, PPC hits front center.
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Okay, Behemoth. You cannot do a melee strike. What will you do instead? I think I want to use the
Copy
jets
that.
so that we gain many evasion pips. And finally we fire, hopefully on the same side, hopefully dealing mortal damage.
Target acquired.
Really, structure exposed, but not enough for a kill. Okay, so now 2 mechs are in range of this explosive crate. And that's really interesting to me. So I will try to get right there.
I've been sensor locked.
Sensor lock hit. That's not good because now a billion missiles will be raining down on us. Without any evasion
Nothing,
pips
You hear me?
to fight it. Okay, we got 2 hits, that's quite bad. So for those who play XCOM, evasion pips are the closest you can get to cover.
What can I do for you?
So it's important to get them. And I somehow aim for this crate without getting demolished in the process. From here. But the thing is also we're so high on temperature already that I don't think it's healthy for me to stay here. Which also means I sadly don't think I can take care of this truck. So let's move over here.
Uh-huh.
And finally we will just brace. Repair that stability damage. Get ready for what's coming. Medium laser hit, both damage. Super not okay. The flamer guy gets closer. This guy's a little bit scary. So I hope we can take care of him
Lock on me.
without major issues. Okay, Emoth got shot, but the hit went somewhere else. In the meantime, all the light mechs have now approached us. So I think I will have to turn around and start fighting him. One hit on Behemoth. Now it's our turn. So we are pretty heated. But we have bulwark, so if we stand still, we will not get... we will get the bonus of being guarded. And the question is really, do I want to shoot at multiple targets, or do I want to make sure that this thing dies? Can you show me from the side? That's 2 hits. This is a scrape. So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna turn off 1 laser so that we can start recovering, and then I'm gonna go for the shoot. Okay, second vehicle destroyed. This gives us a little bit of breathing room.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Now it is time to turn around and start destroying the enemy. Ooh. So that's the 4th enemy that has walked into that explosive crate. So I'm sorry, Decker. I really don't know how you will pull this off, but you have to destroy that thingy, that resource crate, that ammunition crate, whatever you want to call it. So apparently if we move here, we'll be able to shoot at it. Okay, if this doesn't work, I think basically Decker is dead. But if this works, that would be good. So Decker, show me. Yes. Okay, so the ammunition crate is over here. 4 enemies are in range of it. Let's evaluate how much damage we deal out of it.
Locked on.
So the hit is dead center and it explodes.
Fresh real estate available.
Someone got hurt, someone got destroyed. Pretty good. What about these guys? Anything from them? That building got destroyed, yes, we saw. But what about the others? Okay, so the others just took damage. I think that's decent. Tiny bit of a hit, but thanks to guarded, it's nothing. Okay, this guy took a beating. This guy took some armor damage, and the same for him. I think that was pretty good. So maybe this was the way to unlock this mission, to allow us to take care of it. I would say let's move Behemoth forward this time. Maybe even with precision. Not precision, with defense bulwark. And let's shoot at this mech from the side. vigilance. And now we shoot over here.
Taking the shot.
30% chance to hit. We got a tiny hit. Still pretty good. Now missiles coming the way of Decker. I'm a bit afraid of him, but he did his job pretty well. He gets destroyed now. He took 1.5 mechs out. So let's hope he survives.
Minor damage.
Pretty decent. Well, evasion pips are gone. However, most of the damage was mild.
I hear ya.
So now it is time for the rest of the battle, where we fight tooth and nail against these guys. And thinking if there is any position that is somewhat guarded, yes, and still allows me to shoot a lot.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
I'm gonna go for this configuration where we shoot all the missiles that we have to these units. 40, 30. Okay, so this guy is too far away for the optimal range of the SRM, even though he's the one I really want to destroy. And this guy is already a bit hurt, and the chances to hit are better. That's why we are absolutely gonna go for him. Yes, go for it. Some center hits, but at least we broke one arm. I guess that counts. Tiny laser beam from him. We can ignore that.
Damage minimal.
Yes. What else comes our way? I think hitting that ammo depot was really beneficial to us. Flamers coming our way. Thankfully Decker is not on a mech that requires a lot of heat management. That was pretty good. And this guy lost pretty much everything, so he cannot fire anymore. This Jenner though, absolutely able to fire. So those were some really good hits.
Not much armor left in that location.
So we'll have to pull Decker back as soon as possible.
Commander?
As soon as possible being right now. So I want to move over here. Still keep the direction.
Location confirmed.
So that we don't get hit in the back. And then finally, keep shooting at this guy because any kill will make my life easier. I guess any damage helps at this point. So these mechs will continue moving forward, and if they accumulate again for me, I will consider shooting a second crate, because apparently we can shoot 2 crates without losing any bonus objectives. So I'm thinking I'm gonna reserve. Why is Bakira so far behind? Oh no, this is 3. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we reserve, mentioned before. And we see if enemies decide to move forward or they just punch us. Seems to be the case right now.
Damage minimal.
And if not, you know what? I want to reserve again. I'm doing this especially because the enemy, these 2 units are hit head, really. These 2 units are guarded, which means they're gonna take hits like a champ. And Bakir is in a really good position, so I'm gonna consider keeping him there. We turn off some stuff, keep the heat usage at minimum. Maybe we get some more distractions. Side torso and center torso got hurt pretty bad. Only 1 more shot. Okay, that was a good hit. And just as we calculated, Behemoth and Stall has no problem taking that.
Good to go.
So, how are we gonna continue this mission? What we can do is keep moving back to where we were, so back here. And try to lure them into another explosive crate. I think that's a very good idea. And I guess I can fire only at him, so we'll take a shot. Miss that.
Failed to connect.
Finally, that turret on the way back able to tag us to lower our evasion pips. Okay, glitch.
Good
Glitch
to
is
go.
here. And I think if we go again for this guy, we might just get the kill. And actually, I'm gonna turn off one rocket launcher because I believe the powered rockets, missiles, will be enough to get a kill. Go for it. That looks really good. Center torso destroyed.
Should have run when you had the
Pilot
chance.
is down. And we're still in a cover position, so that makes me a little bit happy. The fire starter though, full health, able to keep on flaming us.
Locked.
Or sensor lock, okay. So that unit is now in range of that explosive crate. This unit goes for a melee punch. Gets the hit. That's not cool. I think we will lose all evasion, right? No? No? Not all. Ah, right. Our unit is stronger. So we have now 2 units in range of this, and I believe 2 is a very good number.
Receiving you.
At least a number good enough for me to justify exploding the next crate. This will be the position we take.
On it.
We'll have 4 evasion pips, and we will destroy that crate. Ammunition crate, excellent.
Target acquired.
Let's hope that this takes care of 2 mechs, that would be ideal.
That's half of their
Okay,
fighting
one of
units
them is down.
Keep this up and the facility is ours.
Ah, yes, we destroyed the heavy mech as well. This feels really, really good. We are finally unraveling the possibilities of this mission. Excellent. Okay, and then with me, let's see, who can we shoot at? We could take this shot. That's kinda lame. Or I could go for a death from above. Because it's 110 damage. It probably deletes this guy. I like it, let's do it. Our leg armor is the strongest,
Warning. Leg damage.
somewhat strong. Did we hit? Did we miss? I think we missed. I don't know. I'm confused. But right now the unit is down. Which means we'll have an easier time taking care of it. The dragon is still alive, the heavy mech. So I mixed up the mechs we destroyed with our ammunition things. I still feel pretty good about this. Oh,
Stability lost.
maybe I don't feel good anymore.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
So we got knocked down, and sadly enough, it is on a unit that won't act for a long, long time. And if I remember correctly, these turrets will be able to rain missiles down on us. Okay. In the meantime, we want to make sure that at least the effort was not in vain. So we will use an attack, melee attack, pump, and the laser that comes with it. Close enough. Good damage, but no kill. Hold shots with missiles and direct fire. Not cool. But damage minimal. Center torso shots. Oh god. I guess at least we fell backwards instead of forward. Thus exposing our front.
Armor breached. Internal damage.
More call shots. Center torso. Oh, we're dead. We're not dead.
Warning.
Okay, we're not dead yet.
Armor breached. Internal damage.
But I don't see us having much time to deal with this problem.
Waiting for
Well,
orders.
let's assume that the mech of Valkyria is dead and continue from there. What we want for sure is to make sure that this guy dies. Oh god, can I not target him in any way? Really? Oh, there was a spot. That's a spot. And that's a place we can target from. And the good thing about this is that I can go for center torso with all the missiles ever. Actually, you know what? One leg is destroyed, another leg is exposed. all we have to do is fire at this leg. And if we get it, we'll be dead. And I'm willing to use all the missiles necessary to make this happen. That is it. Then we even destroyed center torso. Good job.
And stay down.
So that mecha is dead, which gives us a little bit of time to see if Bakira can survive. Unless we get death from above. This kills a mech. So if you're ever wondering how can you kill a mech, that is a very good way to do so. Okay, alright, we'll be doing some repairs, and I guess I'll be out in the hospital forever. But for now, we have to finish this mission, and to do that, we are gonna jump behind this flamer and start punching it. I wish I could do melee punches though. But yeah, we deserve it. Death from above, very effective at getting kills. And the legs are now extremely hurt. That's cute. Okay. I believe that was the heavy mech. He chose not to
Ready
move.
for orders.
Okay. Behemoth, please. 90% chance to hit.
On for physical attack.
Okay, the left leg was destroyed. That's great. The right leg is also very hurt. The unit will fall down. And if we destroy the other leg, it will be the end of it. So I think Glitch will be able to play quickly.
They got a lock on me.
Missiles incoming. Uncool. But what can you do? I think I would consider myself lucky that it was Bakira who got brought down, because he cannot die. He will just be out for many months maybe. Any other pilot could have risked complete and simple death. So I guess that's an upgrade, an upside. We go for the leg. We turn off one rocket. Leg destroyed.
One of them left. Take it out, and this facility is ours.
Okay. So what I really want to do right now is
Ready for orders.
stay away from this mech so that it has to come and chase us.
Moving to position.
So I will ask Behemoth to run backwards after this random shower of missiles. Decent. Oh. Okay. So that's some good damage. Time to
Armor
move
breach.
back.
Internal damage.
So Behemoth,
Receiving you.
please, thank you. Move backwards. You did your job amazingly well. We have broken line of sight, which is gonna give us a little bit of a breathing room, because they won't be able to use their missiles on us.
Waiting for orders.
I think for one turn it will be fine if I just move and guard, because we absolutely want this heavy mech to come to us. I even sensor lock him. Oh. It also lets us refresh some of this
Standing
heat
by.
that we've been accumulating.
Move order received.
So I would say all in all pretty good. I really thought this mission was way out of our league, because it's dangerous as hell. But we got some really good crate explosions, and other than Bakira suffering a death from above, which is basically a suicide kamikaze move, we did pretty well.
Waiting for orders.
So let's go for another guard,
Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
and in the new round we'll reserve everyone until this enemy moves. And when he moves,
Standing by.
we'll go for the counterattack. Takes the shot. Ooh, a good shot. No arm distraction,
Armor breach. Internal damage.
but hey, that was pretty good.
Good to go.
So what are we gonna do? Let's give him the side that is the least hurt. I think that's a good idea. Actually, let's get closer. this. So that we can use all our weapons. But the laser, of course, because the heat accumulation on that is crazy.
Affirmative.
Let's see what these missiles do. That's like pretty good looking damage. I'm very happy about that.
Yes, Commander.
I'd love it if Behemoth could... You know what? We're gonna go forward. Here we go. You know what? So our legs are fully healed. That's why we prepare for next round. We're gonna do a death from above. Is it even worth shooting? It is kind of worth shooting. Okay, so we activate vigilance because we have to act before they get to act. Wow, we keep dealing damage to every piece without destroying
Good to
any.
go.
And then finally, Decker, please move
Position
forward.
confirmed.
We also request your firepower.
Locking
Fire.
in all weapon systems.
That's a miss with the cannons. Super sad. And then a few
Think I hit
hits on
something
the
good.
legs. So enemies will now be able to shoot at us because the mech is keeping us inside. But I think we'll have this under control. How are the legs on Behemoth? 69 and 75. Is that enough for a death from above? Well, if it's not, I'm gonna take some structural damage, but it will be perfectly. Okay. So we reserve this first,
Affirmative. Orders.
and then we death from above, as we calculated before. Gonna deal some leg damage to us, but
Copy that.
it could potentially just destroy him. 150 damage. That was beautiful. And the laser shot. Phew. So we got both sides of the torso, a knockdown. Wait, is this a kill? That looks like a kill. Excellent. So we destroyed everything. And that should be the end of the mission.
Mission
Oof.
successful.
Okay, good job us. We paid the price. Black Hero will probably be offline for 2 months, I don't know. And the mech also will need some repairs. But maybe by the time we are back, we will finally have the sniper that we want instead of that medium mech. So we saved ammo crates, we prevented both things from escaping, we have earned our payment pretty well, to almost 2 million monies. Moons. I don't know what this means. I guess our reputation is at 4, or did we gain 4 reputation? I don't know. All our mechs took our beating, except this one. Who actually, Decker, hilariously, was the guy who jumped forward. Injured 3 months. That is brutal. But to be fair, we were in the ground and we got death from above, which is as brutal as it can get. And unlucky though, because the mech could have survived. The rest of the mech itself has full armor. That's a shame. In the meantime, we'll get to create another mech if we choose so. Heavy, those are the same. The fire starter is a light. I believe we tried it and we didn't like it. Griffin, the medium, would be interesting. I guess we could also finish a Jenner or a Locust. I really don't want to. And we don't have enough pieces to finish a Panther. So all we can do for now is create a second heavy mech by grabbing the 3 dragon parts. One final pass, just in case there's a special weapon, but apparently they're not. So we create another dragon, we even grab some random parts of others. We finish another Jenner. I don't know what for, but you know, we have it. And we grab some random things. Jump jets in particular. So let's see how the story continues. This we're exploring together because I've never been this far in the game. Okay, so we got an achievement for, I guess, completing this mission. Maybe I should read this out loud. Spare me the pleasantries, lapdog. You're here because your mistress needs something. Isn't that right, Lady Arano? Go on, speak for yourself. You don't need a Madeira to speak for you. My Lord Carosas, my forces have just liberated your system from Directorate control. At this time yesterday afternoon, I was waging war on your behalf. As your liege lady, I require your loyalty and the aid of your technologists, and I expect you to provide it. What you require means nothing to me. For the last 3 years, your uncle has squeezed House Carosas for its labor. His directorate conscripted my houseguard, looted my treasury, took my children, all because I kept loyal to House Arano. And where were you while your sworn allies were under attack? While your people were being slaughtered? You were hiding at the damn frontier. I saw your little broadcast from Weldry. By your own admission, you left us to die. We'll choose to say nothing. When people are angry, you should not get in the way. Let them escape that emotion first, and then you can discuss. We understand the hardship that you have suffered, sir, but from this point forward, you will show me the respect that I am due. Your own son was released from captivity by my hand. I fought and bled to set him free. You have saved my Otto, yes, but he isn't the man I remember anymore. The prison administrators of Weldry did something to his mind. My daughter, Lena. She supported you, you know. Even after you abandoned us to our fate, she refused to break faith with you. She sang your praises to all who would listen, until the Directorate made an example of her. Lena was barely 20 years old when she died in your name. My fealty to your cause died with her. And so, if you want my help, you will compensate me for it. You have a job for my technologists, and I have a job for your mercenaries. We'll trade service for service, or you'll leave here with nothing. I'm so sorry, Lord Carosas. I didn't know. As a member of the founding council of the Augurian Coalition, you're entitled to my help, and you shall have it. My mercenaries will assist you wherever you need, and I will oversee the task personally. You have my word. Go on then, to Anvelt, this planet's first moon. There is a ship, the New Grange, that needs to be dealt with. My people will send you the details. Now, please go. Leave me to attend to my son. Okay, they had more munitions. They had more than munitions down there, Commander. There's a warehouse full of busted up dragons. Not going to tell you that the dragon's a good mech, but it's big and can carry a lot of cans. Yep, yes it does. If you bring them on board, I'll get them working. Look in the shop for them, okay? The contract to destroy the new Grange from Lord Carosas is ready for review in the command center. We should follow up when you think we're ready. Well, I'm certainly not ready.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
The Dragon 1N is a big machine. This is the second one we do. Melee attacks against lower targets.
That mech
Okay.
you wanted is back on.
The Generals D run hot. They run fast and quickly bound into combat and deliver a quick knockout punch. Yes, yes they could. Okay, so where are we? I am out of action for sure. Behemoth, only 13 days. So for sure we want Behemoth back before we go to any mission. I obviously cannot wait 3 months for me. We are completing the structural reinforcements, but that will have to wait. So let's check the state of our mechs. I already see this will take forever. So let's start with some repairs. Takes a few days, takes a few days. And then there is a second dragon here. It has the basic configuration. What do we want out of this dragon? It has 2 slots for cannons and 2 slots for missiles, and so it has 2 for everything. That's lame. But still, I think I can craft like a sniper out of it. See if we can refit it. For example, in order to get a sniper feeling out of it, let's take out these missiles. Maybe the missile can stay, we'll see. And we have one AC5 here and a second AC5 here. Shame we cannot have 3 AC5s, that will make it easy. But how about a long distance laser? Too much weight, that's impressive. That's even without any thruster. Okay, so we can only carry 1 AC5. Apparently the rest is too heavy. And maybe we go for something cute, like 1 of each. LRM-20. That's maybe too much. But LRM-5 we could possibly afford to have. So let's put some LRM ammo I cannot find. LRM ammo, there we go. We put them together. And then we will absolutely need some equipment, some heat sinks. 1, 2. It. Okay. So this is, you know what? Clearly this is not the ideal mech that we have in mind for the purpose. So what I'm gonna do, I think I want to sell it. That seems like a good idea. For now we're gonna keep him here. He's a backup mech, but we're not gonna do any change to it just now. You want to replace the parts on this thing. Something is missing. Is it the PPC? Ah, an AC2. Okay, that makes sense. So AC2 ammo, and some jump jets. Jump jet. Anything else that we're missing? 2 medium lasers. Oh, that's quite a thing that we're... Or a PPC plus. What does this do? Does 5 damage. That's too much weight though. So medium laser. Okay. That seems decent again. We'll put the ammo here. And maybe we should put more armor on the center torso. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Center torso looks a little bit more bulky now. Makes me feel safer. So we ordered this change. It's gonna take 18 days. It's decent. The Jenner. So that explains. I was wondering because this looks like a pretty solid setup, except it has absolutely no heat efficiency. So I guess if we were to use a light mech ever again, we can remove the short range missiles, place more heat sinks in, and place 1 more. There we go. And at least now we can fire over and over. I think the Jenner is one of the better light.
I'll let you know when that's done.
So that is now going. And we can even check the contracts to see what we have available. Have on surrender. So let's see, this would be the money one, this would be the salvage one. I think that looks good. However, I really don't feel like doing any of those before we take care of before we get back our guys. At least Behemoth. AC 20 plus 10 damage. Is this as crazy as I think? No, it's not. Okay, so damage 110, AC-20s are supposed to be like shotguns. They'll shred anything that is nearby. So that could be interesting. Plus 10 stability damage. Maybe that's a better idea. 50 stability damage. That's just insane. Like a punch. I guess that makes sense. We're gonna buy one because why not? We have the money. Maybe we buy both. Who knows what we want to use in the future. +1 accuracy bonus. We forgot to check if that is a cool thing to have or not. Cool RM20, we buy it as well. And then I think we want to have a tiny. This is what, 20 damage? No, we don't want it. And it's only because it has +2 damage. You know what? I'm gonna buy it anyway. It's special, so we want it. But I also checked that I'm out of small jump jets.
New equipment available.
So we can buy 4. And I guess I could buy some heavies for the future. And yet again, we want to spend some time to repair 1, repair 2. We want to make the general ready first. Repair 3. Financial report.
Financial report for you, Commander.
Everything seems in order. And Behemoth will be ready. I want to see what upgrades I get from this. So we'll pause right now. Skip upgrades. Again, the money that we have just earned just run away. So that's crazy. What do I want out of this? I could go for more repair things. The medbay number 2 costs the beta pod, requires the beta pod, sorry, so we cannot even go for it. We could start going for some morale. I remember seeing one effect, one special event requiring the hydroponics. So that's a consideration. Faster movement, not important right now. We go for this. It's also gonna be fast, and it's a permanent +1 morale thing. So
Kick off your shoes. Make yourself comfortable.
let's check on our mech warriors. Maybe we can buy some upgrades for some of them, because they did so well in the last mission. Sadly not enough for Valkyria, who is now again out of commission. And now that we are free to start buying any upgrades, we could even consider going for secondaries, like gunnery or piloting skills, because, you know, after all, +1 max evasion, this totally counts still. And plus 50% base melee hit. Maybe somewhere around here we find like more movement or something like that. Gunnery would allow us to get better shots, and tactics, this indirect fire penalty and minimum range. I think maybe tactics we can skip with this unit. But for sure, I think 1 point in piloting makes perfect sense.
Training complete.
Orders?
And regarding this guy, I believe we wanted to go for the ace pilot upgrade, so that he can shoot and then run, or run and then shoot. Run and gun. So, ooh, +20 max sprint. Oh, sprint. Not +20 max move. Okay,
Training
but this is the other ability that we wanted for him. And regarding glitch, let's start bringing in some more aim
Mech warrior training
bonuses.
complete.
Orders?
And since we're gonna use latte, there's nothing we can do.
Yes, Commander.
Finally, we go to the contracts. I believe I want to start with this one. Payroll seizure. We've located the secure facility where the local pirate organization stores its payroll before distributing it to local forces. We believe we could put that payroll to better use. We'd like to hire you to hit the facility and steal the payroll. It will be well defended, and there's a bonus if you eliminate all defenders. Okay, so that's revealing. Many years ago we fought a lengthy conflict with the pirates in Smithon. Recently, however, news has trickled in a far remote region of the planet. in a forces harrying regional transportation. Eyewitnesses reports describe very old mechs in colors from the conflict long since ended. You are to show these old mech warriors that the war is over for them as well. I actually think this will be an easier one. So let's go for max payment. Our funds run pretty quickly. And we'll have to bring something new for this. So I'm thinking... Indicator? What are his weapons? PPC, laser. So the old glitch unit. I think that's fair. Let's bring in Latte. He was a good replacement before, so he can be one again. And deploy. Alright, just like always, I'm gonna cut the stream. I'm gonna take a pause. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching.